we are going to look at a maths challenge. Let's have a look at the first question. Which box holds 10 apples? This is a challenge. I've got a choice of A, B, or C. Now, I could look carefully at the boxes and estimate, or I could count them. Maybe you can work out what you're going to do. So let's have a look. I'm going to look first of all and think, which one? 10 apples. That's quite a lot. So I'm going to look at C because that looks like it might have more apples in. Let me see if I'm right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I was correct. So let me see if A and B have as many apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in B. So I could tell that the most apples were in C and it looked like about 10. So I guessed my answer first of all, then double checked to see if I was right. The question 2, which pizza has been cut into quarters? Well, I need to use my prior knowledge. I need to look at this one here, B, and think, well, I know what halves are. I've already been taught about halves. This pizza has been cut into halves, and we've got 2 halves of equal size make a whole. They are split equally. Now, if they are halves, I know that 4 quarters make a whole. 4 equal quarters make a whole. Let's check this pizza A. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yes, my answer is going to be A. It has been cut into quarters. Remember, you can stop this video at any time if you want to answer the questions yourself first. Which clock shows 10:30? Oh, this is the digital time. It's quite tricky, this one. We have been looking at time recently, and that's why I chose this challenge. Let's have a look. 10:30. 10:30 in digital time is 10:30. Now, let me see. I'm looking at this one. I can see that's close to the 10. I'm looking at the hour hand here, and the hour hand is quite close to the 10. But I'm sure that this hand here, the minute hand, is actually on the quarter past, so it's not going to be that one. I don't think it's this one because this hand is pointing to the 12. The hour hand is pointing to the 12. Now, let's have a look at C. Oh, C looks like it could be the right answer. Let me double check. Now, this hour hand is halfway in between the 10 and the 11. Have a look at my arrow. It's halfway between the 10 and the 11. So that means it's halfway between the next hour. Let me have a look at the minute hand. The minute hand is pointing to the 6, and that's a 10:30 time. So I am right. 10:30. It's past 10 o'clock, not quite to 11 o'clock. And it's 10:30 according to the minute hand. So I was right with C being the correct answer. Which answer did you get for that one? Let's have a look at our next question. Is the spinner more likely to land on red or yellow? Maybe you can have a go at this first and stop the video here. Okay, so is the spinner more likely to land on red than yellow? I think the answer is yes, because there is more of the circle, good about 3/4 of the circle is red and only 1/4 of the circle is yellow. So it is more likely to land on the red than the yellow because there is more red and less yellow. Which shape is a triangle? This is a straightforward one for you. I'm sure you can all get this one. And we have got 3 shapes. We've got the circle, we've got a rectangle, and we've got, of course, this pinky purple one is a triangle. I'm sure you all got that right. Look at this pattern. Apple, banana, orange. Apple, banana, orange. Apple, banana, orange. Which is the correct ending? Okay, so we need to work out what comes after the orange. Ooh, let's have a look. Let's have a look here. Orange. After the orange, what comes next? Well, it's an apple. Apple. Then a banana. And then another orange. So after an orange, we're going to have an apple, a banana, and another orange. So the answer, the correct answer would be B. Well done if you got that one correct. Is this picture symmetrical? Symmetrical means when you draw a line down the middle, it's the same on either side. Do you think this picture is symmetrical? Is the cat the same on either side? Maybe you can have a go at working that one out for yourself. Have a little think and work out, if we put a line down the middle of the cat, is it the same on either side? Have a go at working that one out yourself. Can you add these coins together? How much is there? Maybe you can add these ones up, and you can always pause the video at any time. Let's have a look. This one says 5 pence. This one says 2 pence. And this one says 1 penny or 1 pence. Now, if you add these coins together, remember this is a 5, this is a 2, and this is a 1. We could write it as a sum, or we could work it out in our head, couldn't we? So if you've got 5, hold that bigger number in your head. We're going to add on 2 and then add on 1. I'm wondering what you got your answer as. If you got 5 add 2 is 7, add 1 is 8. You got the right answer, so really well done for that. How do you write this number using letters? Let's have a look. The number is the number 7. 7, what does it begin with? 7. Right, let's see what we can rule out here. Well, A is probably incorrect because it begins with a B begins with a N. It could be C or D because they both begin with a 7. But let's have a look. We could sound out C, couldn't we? X. So therefore, I think it's D. N. Well done. You used your phonics to help you there. Just for your information, A says 4, B 9, C 6, and D 7. D was the right answer. Which pie has been cut into equal parts? Oh, let's have a little look. We need equal parts. Now let's look at this first one. Oh, A is looking quite likely. To me, it looks a bit like that pizza we looked at earlier, where it was split into equal parts. I think this one might be split into quarters, but I'm going to double check just to see what B and C are. Now, B is split. We've got 2 equal parts here, but I'm not so sure that this is an equal part. This isn't the same as it is a smaller slice. This is a really large slice, so that's definitely not equal parts. They're not the same size. What about C? Let's have a look. Oh, look, these 2 are equal parts. They're both quarters. But then we've got a half that hasn't been split here. So they are not equal parts. We've got 1/2 there, and then we've got 2 quarters there. So I think the answer is A. Let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 4 equal parts there. Put these numbers in order from least to greatest. Least means the lowest number. The greatest would be the biggest number. So let's have a look. I know that 7 is a number below 10. So I think that 7 would come first. This number would come first. Then let's count on 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 would come next. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's right, 19 would be the greatest number. So 7 is the least, then 13, then 19 is the greatest. How many corners does this shape have? Let's look at the sides first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a pentagon. How many corners? Let's count the corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got the answer 5. Did you get the same answer as me? This is the end of our PowerPoint, our Maths Challenge PowerPoint for Year 1 today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you were able to challenge yourself and answer the questions. Bye for now.